Hello and welcome to Lorbek Luxury Cars. I'm Harry and today I've got the great pleasure to present to you this, our Aston Martin Final Series Vantage S AMR edition. With only 597 kilometres from new on the odometer, this is still, because it's the last of the series, a collectible modern classic car, simply because it's the very last of the naturally aspirated V8 Aston Martin. So let's get on the road and see what all the fuss is about. Get in, you immediately notice that noise that's coming from the 4.7 litre 321 kilowatt V8 that's sitting right in front of me. It's one of the most sonorous and euphoric noises ever to have come out of a car. It's just absolutely sublime. And with the impending death of the internal combustion engine in favour of electric cars, it's probably likely the best engine note we will ever hear. Full stop. But the fun doesn't finish there. Inside is a celebration of design, aesthetic and everything Aston Martin. Just have a look at this interior. I mean, the difference between this very last of series and the very original V8 Aston Martin back in 2000 whatever it was is worlds apart. I mean, just have a look at all the detail. Just have a look at this centre console. It's basically a carbon copy of the interior in the Vantage, which in short is a very good thing. And since we're on the topic of carbon, just have a look at all the detail in the carbon here. It's got this really lovely textured matte finish. It's not that really glossy stuff which they put in lesser cars. This is real carbon fibre and it makes no apologies for it. It really just adds to the whole sensation of driving this car. At the end of the day, this car is all about sensation and feeling. It is not a track car or a drag strip eater. It is more sophisticated than that. It has a sense of occasion that you don't find in an Italian supercar. You see, a Ferrari is fast because it can be. They could have easily made this car faster than just about anything else on the market. But the thing is, adding turbos takes away from the noise. Taking padding out of the seats makes it less comfortable, and adding lightness, which is a very Lotus thing, makes the ride a lot more jarring. Aston Martin don't compromise on the areas which make a car easier and more relaxing to drive, just for the sake of 1/100th of a second. What's the point of having a car that's at its absolute best at 300 kilometres an hour, when really all you'll ever do in it is about 60, 70? And that's the thing that Aston Martin realise above, say, Ferrari or any other like competitor, is that a car should be at its absolute best at a pace like this. And it does that perfectly. I just pop it into first and I come down to a gentle stop, and every single person who's been able to comment has said that just sounds awesome. And I'm doing it all at not much above walking pace. How good is that? The truth of the matter is that supercars aren't actually that nice to drive or nice to live with. They're too hard, too rough, and you get sick of them very quickly. It's like meeting your hero. Don't ever do it. Trust me on this one. What Aston Martin do better than just about any other car manufacturer is they can package up a compromise between comfort, speed, handling, compliant suspension in a way that no other manufacturer does. And to boot, I've got really good air conditioning. I've got all the technology you could possibly want. This is a truly great car. And because this is the last in a golden era age of motoring, this car, despite the fact it's still pretty much a brand new car, is super collectible. And with only 597 demo kilometres from you, this Aston Martin V8 Vantage S AMR is a value buy at $199,990. So come down to Lorbek Luxury Cars and buy this superb example today. See you next week.